Hi guys, and welcome to a new series. It is Full Kit Rankers time, and I'm joined by a fellow ranker, Sam Regate Large, and Louis Edwards. Hi.
Hello.
Right, are we all ready to rank over some kits? Because my humours go to like hit. This is the level we're going at for this video.
You set the bar very low for us, so thank you.
We set the bar low when I started hosting it, really. So.
Fair play.
Yeah,
Fair play.
I think we should just get straight started, and I think you'll know this kit quite well. It's just come through to you.
Okay.
It's the new Chelsea home kit. What we're saying?
I'm waiting for it to come through.
Well, to be honest, we don't really need it to come through. I know exactly what it looks like. I had to suffer through an FA Cup final with the players wearing that shirt. I don't know. It's not awful. It's not. I think, like once I saw like the initial sort of like those sort of leaked images of it, I was like, yeah, that's a bit horrible. But once I sort of actually saw it on people and sort of, it kind of grew on me a little bit more. However, I now hate it because we played one game in it and it was an FA Cup final and we lost. So
I agree. I'm just looking at the Instagram post which Chelsea put out. It's finally come through for us though. On the group
sorry,
chat.
I sent it to the wrong person.
Brilliant.
Just got given a Chelsea kit.
Brilliant. But yeah, I definitely think when I watched it in the game, it was much better. But I think they said it was made out of, what was it? Made with 100% recycled bottles, and that's ironic because we've made our T-shirt out of Tottenham Hotspur. So a little bit strange, but it'll do. Well, it's got a bit of a curse to it.
So
yeah, it does have a bit of a curse.
Set the theme, really, hasn't it?
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I quite like the yellow. The yellow is quite nice on it.
Yeah. No, I think the design starts off good and then it hits the checkered bit and it's like, what on earth have they changed it for? It would have been a banging kit if it didn't have the checkered design starting.
Part of me wonders if it had just been the checkers bit, it'd have been really nice as well. I just don't like the crossover between the two of them.
Yeah, and if you look on the back, it's literally the reverse of the front. So it's checkers for like 3/4 of the back with then the line starting. Yeah. So technically it is half and half, but where they've drawn a line on the half is really strange because it's halfway through your sort of this part of your body, and it's like, that's really weird. But,
right, so scores out of 10 for this one. What are we saying for the bottle checkered flag, big free Chelsea design?
I'm going to give it like a 5 because, as I said, it's not amazing and it's not terrible. It's kind of just like a bang average kit. 5.
Yeah, I don't want to set the standards too high, nor do I want to set them too low to begin with, and like go for like a 4. So, can I go in halves? Is that a thing?
Yeah, let's go on. We're going to have some. So.
Sweet, I'll go for a 5.5.
Okay, I'll go for a 4.
Yeah.
Our design. Stick with our look.
Is that just because it's Arsenal? Like,
no, I just saw the badge. Why have they got rid of the main crest of the badge?
It's the best bit of the kit, the badge.
I don't think so. I'm not.
I think it's simple. It's just simple. It's a simple kit. I don't think there's really too much to hate about it.
Yeah, I mean, you have to be simple to spur Arsenal anyway, so.
It's time to go!
I think we should really keep our club allegiances out of these videos.
I think the shade of yellow actually works. I mean, I prefer the bruised banana kit and the several kits Arsenal have used in the last couple of seasons, but I think it's really smart. There's nothing too much happening on it, but the badge, it's just got a classier feel, and I just love that little bit of red at the end on the sleeves.
Yeah, personally, I think it's just a simple kit. I don't see how you could actually complain about this kit. It's the shade of yellow isn't awful. It's not an awful shade of yellow. Yeah, the nice little touches of red sort of on the sleeves is quite nice. It's just sort of a plain and simple Adidas kit for me. Yeah. Go on, Sam. There you go.
I just don't like the colour of the yellow. I think. Why did I go really Yorkshire there? Yellow.
Yellow.
Not wrong with yellow, lad.
I don't like the badge either. That's the next thing. I don't like the badge. Keep it. I mean, I like it is simple and it'd be nice and it'd be nicer in a different colour, but I just don't like the colour of yellow, which is completely put me off this. So anyway, it's going to be a lower score, this one.
So basically, you would prefer the kit if it was completely different colour and had a complete different badge on. Is there anything about the kit? I mean,
so if it was red and had the normal Arsenal badge on,
yeah, that'd be fine. That'd be fine. It'd be like, oh, tiny kit that.
Right, scores times. I'm going to kick it off. I'm going to go with a strong 7.
Yeah, I'm also going to go 7.
I'm going to go for a 5. I think it's slightly worse than the Chelsea one, in my opinion. I don't like the actual changing of the badge, and I don't like the colour of it, and that's dragged it down for me.
And this is based off a historical kit. I'm going to say it's like one from the early 1900s, but what were your thoughts? It's a big orange sash.
Well, Everton are no sort of strangers to the sash. I remember a few seasons ago, they had the big white sash through their kit, their home kit. But I don't know. It's to me, this one's a bit. Ugh. I don't know about anyone else, but for me, it's a bit.
I don't like the colour of red. I feel like this is going to be a theme going through this. Yeah, it's like a reddy orange, isn't it? And it's not very nice, in my opinion. If it was a white, if it was a white sash going through it with a white, with the actual white text, that would look really nice. I kind of like the fact that it's black out. I like that, and I like the collar on it as well. But the red for me sells it a little. Well, undersells it is the phrase I'm looking for. The badge looks nice. It definitely does.
Yeah, maybe if they got rid of the sash, kept the Kazoo logo maybe as, because of course they can't, if they go full blackout, they kind of need to show the sponsor. But if they only kept the badge the same, I think, and maybe added a few more sort of different sort of orangey sort of little bits to it, I think it would have made a really nice sort of blackout kit. But no, I think the sash has kind of ruined it. It's like a half-assed attempt at a blackout kit, and it's just chucked a massive orange thing through the middle of it.
They literally could have had it in white as well, because Calvert-Lewin's name on the back of the shirt on the picture which Eaton sent is white. So just keep the theme running throughout. A nice black and white shirt, that'd look nice to me. But
obviously, it is a historical shirt, so to suddenly change the colour would kind of be defeating the object. Of it. You see, I'm always the same with sash kits. I mean, Southampton had the sash kit last season, and I just don't think they look right. There's just something unnatural about them. I've never been a fan, but I do like this design. I always love, and it'll become a common theme, I love a collared kit. The blackout, I think you could get away with it on this one, because obviously the Everton and the Kazoo logo does stand out. Now, unlike Sam, again, I prefer the colour. I like the colours. As a kit overall, it's one of them what I think I would warm to throughout the season. So I'll kick it off straight away with probably a 4.
Yeah. I mean, it sounded like you were going to give it a really high score.
Yeah, so did I. That's what I was thinking. He was like, oh, I'm probably bigging it up. But I'll go for a 4. It's like he's doing come dine with me. That's what he's doing. He's like, oh yeah, the food was really, really nice, but I want to win on my night, so I'm going with a 2.
I think I'm going to go 3.5, 3.5.
You won, Jane.
Well, to be honest with you, I actually prefer this to the Chelsea kit.
Oh.
So I've kind of put myself in a bad situation here, but I'm going to have to give it. I prefer it to the Chelsea kit, and I prefer it to the Arsenal kit, but then I still don't think it's very nice. So maybe I started too high with those two, but I can't turn back now. So I'm going to go with a 6, because that's all I can go with.
It's a 6?
Yeah.
Bloody hell, Sam.
Right, well, very inconsistent there. But talking of inconsistent, we've got the Liverpool kit, which we don't know if it's got peach, orange, pink. I don't know what colour. So, new Liverpool home kit. What are we saying? It's been leaked for God knows how long. I mean, what are we saying?
It's awful. That is no word of a lie. That's an awful looking kit. Considering Liverpool have been coming out with some really nice kits in the last couple of years, that is a step down.
Yeah. New Balance really did really well with Liverpool, but since they've turned to Nike, it's gone to branded, if you get what I mean. It's moved away from that really dark red what they used to have.
Yeah. I mean, I don't get the peach. I don't quite understand the peaches on the sort of like the collar and the sleeves. The lines make it look like it's the Flash. Yeah, I actually really, really don't like this kit.
What I'm gonna add is, and this is designer Sam kicking in again, of how they can make this kit better. Get rid of the peach and just have white. That would make that kit come together so much better, because you've got the white stripes across it, which don't really look too nice at the minute. But with that white, I definitely think it could be usable, and I think it would be a nice kit. But at the minute, this is my least favourite kit out of them all.
Wow. It looks like the shirt's creased.
Yeah, it is.
It's a special wavy pattern what Nike have got underneath it. It is weird.
No, that's not a very nice kit at all.
Right, so what are we giving it then out of 10? And we can't go into negative numbers.
Hang on. Has anyone noticed how much alike that lad looks like to Clavan? It looks like they've got Clavan's son to do the modelling for it. Ollie, please drag up a picture of Clavan and this model together. Please do that. It looks like Clavan's son.
Right. I kick off the scoring. I'm going to go 2. 2 out of 10.
I mean, I can't remember what I said for Arsenal now. I think I said a 5 for Arsenal, didn't I? And this is definitely the worst. I'm going to go with a 3.
Right, now it's time for me to be controversial, because I actually like this kit.
What?
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm going to resign from the show. No, right. I get your moans about it with the crease. I do think they've had better kits ahead of this one for sure. But I actually do raise one a bit. So I'm going to go for a 5.5. Anyway, hello Brighton fans. We've got the new Brighton kit just debuted this weekend. And they're back to the stripes, back to the Tesco bag template. What are we saying?
I like that kit.
Actually,
I think it's simple. I think it's nice. I think the colour contrasts work nicely together. I think the sponsor is clear but not too overpowering, and it all goes well colour-wise. And I think actually that's my favourite one so far.
I think what this Brighton kit has done, what the others have sort of failed to do is, well, maybe is that they've got the yellow stripe, but they've also got the yellow night tick. So it makes sense. It's not like the Liverpool one, but they've got all the peach stuff, but the Nike logo and all the rest is still in white. So I think that's a really nice. As Sam said, it's really simple. It's really nice. I think it's a very sort of solid kit. I don't think there's really too much to complain about that.
No, I agree. I definitely agree. I mean, I rated Brighton's kit, and Brighton have had some really good kits since they came up from the Championship. But I do like this one. It's a simple template, but it's that splashy yellow. It just makes it stand out a lot better than just a standard shop-bought blue and white striped kit. It all fits together. It's one of them where you can't really talk about it too much because there's nothing really out of place, really. I mean, if I had to moan, the American Express logo could be centered a bit more. But yeah, I'm going to sound like Sam at this point, just critiquing little things what don't matter. So, Sam?
Whoa! Jesus! What a way to pile in the offence there. Just because I'm a connoisseur and you aren't. So I am going to go with, this is my favourite kit so far. I'm going to go big and I'm going to go with an 8.
Oof.
Ooh. I'm going to go 7.5.
Yeah, there's not wrong with this kit, but I think we'll see a lot better ones in the series which stand out more. So I will come in with a 7. And I think it's fair to say it's a big improvement on last season's, but what are we saying? That's my catchphrase this series.
Well, for me, here comes the critique again. I don't like the black stripes on the arms. I don't quite like that. If it still had the black bit on the top and then yellow, just plain yellow on the arms, I would prefer it a lot more. But it's not a bad kit. It's not an ugly kit. I'd probably put it on a similar level to the Chelsea kit.
It looks like the sleeves are like that Watford kit from a few years back where they had that really weird sort of yellow and black sort of stripe thing going on. Yeah, I don't... It's all right, I guess. It's like, yeah, the stripes, I don't think they do... They're not, like, offensive to the eyes. Maybe if they continued it up on the sleeves a bit more and maybe had that black maybe like down the side or something, it might look a bit better. But it just looks like safety hazard tape to me, and I can't really say much else.
Well, when you got Haaland chasing you down, he is a bit of a safety hazard, isn't he?
And they have a hazard in their team.
I thought we couldn't stop my jokes early, but yeah, we've hit it. No, I like it. I always love Dortmund kits anyway, because I love yellow and black kits normally. But I don't mind. I think when the design's not too much in your face, like last year's Dortmund kit, where it was just like all over, I think this one works. It's neat, yet it's messy, if you get what I mean, on the sleeves. I'd like this sponsor again. It's a big plastic sticker in it. In the end of the day, which is a shame. You could easily just have the 1-on-1 outline and just dump it on there. But I'm good. I will say it's my favourite kit so far. So I'll come in with a 7.5. Yeah. I see your shocked faces.
I'm going to go with a 5. Just like the Chelsea kit. For me, it's sort of non-offensive. It's just kind of a bit. It's not great. It's not awful.
Yeah, I was going to go with the same score as the Chelsea score, which I believe was a 5.5, which I went for nice and early on. But yeah, I do agree about the sponsor, though. It would be a lot easier just to change something up a little bit.
Staying in the German league, we have the new away kit for Bayern Munich, and it's black and gold, my favourite combination of colours for away kits. And I'll kickstart. I like this. It's classy. It's a template we haven't really seen before. Oh, wow.
me and Louis are sat here going.
Am I allowed to swear on this channel?
Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, it's not like I'm monetized. That got scrapped a very long time ago.
It's fucking gorgeous, this kit.
Oh, I love it.
That is...
I thought you were going to say it was awful, and I was going to kick you out.
Hang on, do T-Mobiles still exist? Or do they just not exist over here now?
No, over here they're known as EE.
Ah, fair enough.
Yeah. I mean, the logo fits. It's always fitted in really nice, but this is just, it's classy. I like I said, I always love black and gold. The design is something we've not seen. The template with the little dots, we've never seen that. I've never seen that on a kit. So you know what? I know we always rank at the end, but I'm going to come straight in with a 8.5 because I like it.
Yeah, that is honestly, it is an absolutely stunning kit. I really like that. The black and gold works really well, and the little dots. It's quite cool. It's quite unique. Yeah, like you said, I don't think we've ever seen something like that before. Yeah, and like even with like you can see the slight Qatar Airways sponsorship on the sleeves, but you can tell it kind of fits in because it goes with the sort of the aesthetic. It goes with that sort of the theme of the kit, and the gold sort of little trimmings are all really nice. So yeah, I'm gonna get.
Yeah, the back is plain black as well, with gold player names in that, I believe. So
yeah. I'm gonna probably join you at 8.5. This is an absolutely gorgeous kit.
The one comment I have, this isn't a critique at all, is I like the fact as well on the left hand side at the top you can obviously see the white dots and then they join at a diagonal. Something about that for me really satisfying. And yeah, I think this is my favourite one so far. So, where do I go? I think I'm going to go bold. I'm going to go for a 9 on this one. I think this is my first 9 of the series. I really like that kit, and I love the fact it's Adidas as well.
I mean, it's kits like this what makes ranking kits really, really good, doesn't it? I'm going to move on.
This is kind of the theme that RB Leipzig go with a lot of their kits. They do quite like the sort of like paintbrush effect sort of on their kits. They've never sort of been one to sort of just... And I think, to be honest, I don't think it's that bad. I think it's quite nice. They've sort of blended, I think, the sprouts of red are, they're random, but they're not like just like completely like, sort of like thrown on or anything. I think it's quite nice. The way that they've tried to incorporate the Red Bull logo on it is probably the best you're going to get. And I think it works quite well. I think it's quite a nice kit, to be completely honest.
Yeah, I don't really have much more to add on that. I don't know. It just kind of looks like, to me, it looks like someone's gone, oh, we need to release a new kit. We've got this white kit. How should we change it up a little bit? And just gone, oh, quickly, I'll paint it red. And then hasn't got all the way through it and hadn't quite had a chance to.
It, didn't it?
Yeah, it kind of looks like that. But I kind of do like it. Probably gonna give it a little bit higher than the Chelsea kit, should I say?
Okay. Well, I'll kickstart the numbers. I'll go for a 6. Quite honestly, I've forgotten what I've rated every other kit, so yeah, 6.
I should have probably written this down. I'm going to go 6.5. 6.5.
I went with the Everton kit at being a 6. So is it better than the Everton kit? That is what I'm asking. And I think it is, so I'm going to go for a 6.5.
Going to Italy now, we've got Juventus. And what would have been a really nice kit if it wasn't for the damn sponsor? I mean, what are you playing at right now?
Just noticed the little stars in the stripes.
Oh, I thought that was a watermark.
No, because they're behind the Adidas and the actual Juve logo. Yeah, that's 4xe sort of thing in the middle of no ruins the kit for me. I don't. I mean,
it's an improvement.
It's not the best Juve kit I think I've ever seen. Anyway, if you even took away that logo, I don't think it just looks like a sort of just normal black and white stripe. There's nothing sort of really special. Like honestly, stick a Grimsby Town badge on there, and I wouldn't be surprised. But like,
you wouldn't get a sponsor as big as Jeep though at Grimsby Town, would you?
You get Youngs. It's bigger. Yeah, I think that the sponsor really spoils it for me. The stars I don't quite get. I mean, it doesn't really add anything. Just makes it look a bit tacky. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, I think I agree with that. I really don't like the stars either. So there we are. But I don't have anything else to add. I literally have nothing else to add to this. Like I say, like Louis says, sorry. The sponsor ruins it, the stars ruin it, and bang average is what I'm saying.
Yeah. So you go for a 5?
Yeah,
bang average.
I'm gonna go 4.
Oh,
okay. I will go for a 5 as well.
I like this.
I
really like it.
Strike kit.
I mean, yeah. I like Milan kits anyway. Like I think the Milan badge is very, very smart. But this Milan kit, I genuinely think that is up there with that Bayern Munich kit for me. That is up there. That is an absolute peach. Well, without being a peach like Liverpool's, that is an absolute peach of a kit. I love the stripes. I love the fact that they've got a nice sort of like the middle one is obviously bigger. The middle black stripe is bigger, and then it gets smaller to the sides. And yeah, that looks really nice to me. That is genuinely, I would buy that kit. It looks nice.
That is actually it is a very nice kit. Like I love Juve's kit this season because I know even though it's just sort of red and black stripe, they have all that sort of pattern in the black stripe, which I really liked. But this is it feels like really unconventional in a way. Like it feels like something we really haven't seen from AC Milan kits. But yeah, that is a really nice kit. I think my only sort of quarrel is that I would have probably put a bit more black on either the sleeve or the collar, but that's about it for me.
Can I drag the mood down a bit now?
Oh God.
I prefer the Juventus kit over this one. I'm going with it.
What?
It's certainly not a bad kit, but it's just not. I don't buy it. If we go use the same example earlier, you could stick a Bournemouth badge on this and it would be the same. I mean, I'm sorry. I preferred last year's AC Milan one. Yeah, you're all depressed now. I'm so sorry.
Oh, that's a shock. You've had a shocker here.
You've had a stinker here, Eaton. You have had a stinker.
stinker.
In the comments, call Eaton a
absolute legend.
I preferred the Liverpool kit over this one. Call me a stinker now, ladies and gentlemen.
If you've got this far in the video, put Oliver Eaton is a stinker in the comments.
Yeah, that's going to be edited out. I'm going to give this one a 4.5.
I'm going to give it an 8.
I'm gonna give it. I think for me, this is up there with the Bayern kit, and so it is going to be a 9.
Okay. Well, let's hop over the border. Bit of PSG.
Ooh.
And I will start this. I do really like this. Compared to the last couple of kits we've had, I think this is just a nice change not to have that big splash of red all over it. Again, we have that weird texture going on. Again, similar to the Liverpool kit in terms of the kit texture, but the collar and that all match. The sponsor fits in. I like it.
I know it's sponsored by like Nike Jordan, but honestly, it looks like a Tommy Hilfiger like top.
It does.
But no, it's plain. It's simple. It's not. You know, it's a fairly nice kit. It's just simple. It's just. I'm repeating myself.
You just struck by it. It's
just struck by it. I mean, it's not like my favorite kit that I've seen, but like it's nice enough, and it's a nice looking kit.
It's another kit I think as well. Like if you were to like walk around like outside, you wouldn't feel stupid for wearing it. You just feel like you won't feel. I mean, maybe you might feel cool. I wouldn't feel cool, but you won't feel. Yeah, you won't feel stupid. And to be honest, I like the pattern on it. I think they've got it right in terms of obviously the red, white, and the blue all fits nicely with the Paris badge as well. Yeah, I really like it, and I think the texture does a nice job on it as well. So yeah, I really like it.
Scores, gentlemen.
I don't know. Probably give it like a 7. 7.5. I'll go 7.5.
Well, for me, it is not far off the AC Milan kit and the Bayern Munich kit, so that means it's got to be at least an 8. I think I'll go with an 8.5. I'll give it a generous 8.5. It is definitely one of my favourites.
Yeah, I think I can echo your thoughts on this one. Finally, 7.5. I think. Staying in France, we've got Marseille. They've had some good kits over the years. This one looks a very knockback to early noughties, doesn't it? Or late 90s kind of design with the kind of things around the sleeves. It's not bad. I tell you what, I rate the goalkeeper kit. I know we're not ranking that, but I think I rate the goalkeeper kit more than the Marseille home kit here.
Yeah, that goalkeeper kit is actually really nice. Yeah, pity we aren't rating that, because that would definitely be up there with one of the better kits. But yeah, I think the Marseille kit it's not just plain and simple Marseille, isn't it? It's nothing. It's just that sort of sort of the white and the was it turquoise kind of color. Yeah, there's nothing sort of striking me about this kit. It just is what it is, really.
Yeah, it's classic Marseille, isn't it? To be honest with you, for me, I think they can do more. I wouldn't look at it and go, oh, that's a really nice kit. So I think the highest I can give this is a 6. Just thinking about where I've placed everything else, it's probably the highest I can give it is a 6. Definitely. And to be brutally honest with you, like it's plain, it's bland. Sometimes that works. But for me, if you're going to go with pretty much all white, just go with all white. I think that'd work better rather than having a splash of blue. Well, that's just my opinion.
Which doesn't count. 5.5 from me.
Yeah, I'm going to give it like a 5.
Yeah, I'll give it a 5. I'll go for a 5.
Okay, well, Mr. Louis, you love your Ajax away kits, don't you? You bought a few through the years.
I've got all the three last 3 seasons. I've got the Ajax away kit.
I've also got an Ajax away kit.
What are we thinking to this one then? This is their latest one. It's got a lot of people supporting this, but I think compared to wow, Louis, your face is saying an opposite story to what I was about to say. So let's just come straight to you.
That's gopping. Yeah, that looks like an AC Milan, not AC, Inter Milan kit just gone wrong. No, I'm not a fan of that. I imagine that would look even worse in person. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of it. I just don't like the colour contrast next to it. It kind of looks, I don't know, I'd expect it from maybe an Italian, like an Atlanta team or something like that. Don't really like it. It doesn't suit the Ajax way, in my opinion. Not the worst kit, not the best kit, but I think it's going to be my second lowest rating just because it makes me feel a little bit sick. So I'm going to go with a 4.5.
That's just because you love talking to me. That's what's made you feel sick.
I'm going to give it a 3. Honestly, it's not a very nice kit.
Okay, I'll give it a teeny bit more love. I'll go for 3.5. And that actually does conclude our first episode. So there we go. 13 kits down. We've gone a bit wild on the spectrum there. We lasted how many minutes before we introduced a new scoring system? 0.5s, but yeah, it's fair to say the general consensus here is we all love the Liverpool kit and we all go off to buy it. So on that terrible disappointment, I've been Oliver Eaton. I've been joined by Sam Reigate Ladge and Louis George Edwards from Royal Leamington Spa. See you in the next episode. Until then, bye-bye.